Welcome to our Excel tutorial video. Today we're going to talk about references. References are one of the most important concepts of Excel. And there are a couple different types that you need to know about: relative references and absolute references. Let's start with the relative references. So here I have many examples. I have one example for the relative references. So first, I want to select this area. I'm going to zoom in this area so I can see the information clearly. So I select the area I want to display. And I go to the View tab. Here, there's an icon we call Zoom to Selection. When you click on it, you can see here the information is clearly. So now, in this example, I have 4 different products: hat, jacket, t-shirt, and jeans. This is the product I'm going to buy, and this is the unit that I want. So I'm going to buy 2 hats, and each hat, the price for each hat is $2.50. And I'm going to calculate the subtotal. And then when we finish subtotal, we're going to calculate the total price for all these products. So we learned before to calculate in formula bar. So today we're going to calculate it in the formula bar. So every time you want to start a formula, please start with the equal sign. So I'm going to select the price because I need to use the price to times unit. So I select the price and then I times it with the unit here. So when I select these cells and I times like C3 times B3, it means this price times unit. And I click enter. Now I got the subtotal here. And before, we already learned how to use the field handle. The field handle is this small point here. When you leave your cursor on it, it will change it to black cross. So when it shows the black cross, you can drag it down to use it to copy the formula to other cells. Okay, so now we have the formula in other cells as well. Or when you leave your cursor here, when the black cross shows up, you can simply just double click your mouse. Then it will copy the formula to the rest of cells. But for the last one, this one is the total formula, and it doesn't have any reference here. Here is just a test. It doesn't have a references. So this one we can just delete it, and then we can do it. We can sum out the number later. So what is the relative references? The relative references, it means that on the first cell we input the references we want. We want the C3 plus B3. This is the reference. And when we copy the reference to other cell, you can see here, like the reference, it changed. It didn't stay on the first information we have. It changed to the next location, next cells. So it's from the C3 times B3, change to C4 and B4, and change to C5 and B5, C6 and B6. So this reference we call relative because it moves when our calculated cells move down. It also move down as well. It will just it's a relative one with our calculate cells. So this we call the relative references. And now, when we finish the subtotal, we can calculate the total. So we're going to sum up these numbers. We can, I believe you still remember how to sum out the numbers. So we can use the Home tab. There's Auto Sum here. When we click on it, and we can select the area we want to calculate and press enter. Now we get a result.